Anonymous Watch Guy here with an unboxing and overview video, and this one might be a little bit lengthy. Quick wrist check, wearing the Wish Do It F150 Chrono. Stay tuned for a full review on that one coming soon. But today I have something really cool. It's a new release from Accutron. And I saw this when it came out, and I said, you know what, I'm going to buy one. And if you remember, about a year ago, I purchased an Accutron Astronaut T, limited edition, a recreation of one of their iconic watches from the 1960s. And I got that watch for a really good price, pre-owned, and I ended up selling it back to the guy I bought it from for the same price because he really wanted the watch back. And I kind of regretted selling it, and then I saw this, and I said, yep, buying that. So your typical Accutron packaging, very nice outer box. We've got inside here with the hang tag, which I've already taken off. Some warranty information, kind of your information booklet about the Astronaut, which is really cool. Your warranty in here as well. All very nice, great packaging. That's not what you're here to see. The inner box is very well done, kind of faux wood grain. Really like the touch here. Got your Accutron branding on the inside as well. But of course, this is the watch, and this is a new release. They did make these in 3 different colors. This is just called the Astronaut from Accutron. They have red, green, both on the fabulous bullet bracelet. They have a blue kind of PVD gold version on a strap, a canvas NATO strap, and they have a titanium version, which also looks fantastic. So this watch is obviously very similar to the limited edition version that was out. That was released in 2023 that I previously owned. But there are some differences. So the case shape, size, dimensions are all going to be the same. This is a 41 millimeter watch. I actually measured it at 40.7 millimeters. This bezel does overhang the case slightly. You do have a 22 millimeter lug opening. I measured, it's a very short, squatty lug profile. It's something like 44 millimeters. It's hard to get a measurement. Even if you take this extended kind of male end link on the bracelet all the way out here to the ends, it's still under 50. So it has a very wearable dimension. I measured it at 14.8 millimeters thick. The website says 13.85. I measure 14.8 with my caliper. It does have that very large boxed domed sapphire crystal. It does have anti-reflective treatment. Really awesome looking crystal. Definitely lends to the vintage vibes of the watch. Push-pull crown there at the 3 o'clock position with your Accutron tuning fork logo. Does still give you 100 meters water resistance. And one of the big differences with this watch, I guess the biggest difference with this watch and that limited edition version is that watch had a Sellita SW330 GMT movement. This watch has a Citizen 9058 GMT movement. So that Sellita movement is a collar GMT. This Citizen movement is a true GMT. So this one is a true GMT, whereas that other one wasn't. The other one had a $3,500 price tag, new. This one has a $2,200 price tag, new. Still pretty pricey. Don't have a lot of information on that 9058 Citizen movement. I don't know if it is the same as the 9054 used in the Series 8 GMTs that has 50 hours power reserve. Not sure if this one has the 50 hours power reserve or not, if it's the same or different. I couldn't find a lot of information on the 9058. There's a lot more on the 9054 out there. But really just love the look of this watch. This red dial is just beautiful, kind of a matte red dial. The red is really, really impressive in person, in my opinion. Really like that applied Accutron logo up there. Definitely a fan of that. Looks like I got something on the crystal. Of course, we're going to wipe that off. Love the applied Accutron logo. You've got Astronaut printed down there beneath, above the 6. You've got a framed date window over there at the 3 o'clock position, outlined in silver. These applied indices on here just really sparkle. Lots of light play on these indices. I think that really makes the watch interesting. The lume on this one is also interesting. Like the lume plots, it looks like a starry sky at night. When lit up, we will definitely check out the lume on this as well. You've got lume on that kind of a sword style handset. There's also a lume on the seconds hand on this one. Really, really like the aluminum bezel insert. This bezel insert is really nice. That red and kind of silvery color of the GMT bezel. I bet this looks fantastic. It is a friction fit bezel. So friction fit bi-directional bezel. It is, of course, 316L stainless steel. I like the finishing on the watch. You've got some brushing on the sides of the case. You've got some high polish. It is finished well. It looks nice. It feels price appropriate. It is not a cheap watch, and I think it fits the price point. One thing I will say about this watch, this bullet style bracelet is probably the best bracelet, hands down, I have ever handled. These bracelets are just fantastic. Yes, it is a butterfly clasp. You do have your Accutron tuning fork or Bulova tuning fork in there as well inside the clasp. It is sized with pins and collars, and I hate pins and collars, but this was the easiest pin and collar bracelet I have ever sized. So I did not have any issues sizing this one. I could probably take out one more link. I took 2 out. It is a very large bracelet. There's plenty of space if you have a bigger wrist. But this bullet style bracelet is just phenomenal. Love it. Absolutely love it. Come on. Does this matter which way you clip it? I didn't think it did, but maybe it does. Let's see. Yes, it does, apparently. That side has to go first. But love the overall finishing, look, style. It just articulates well. Very comfortable. Just a phenomenal bracelet. Can't sing its praises enough, and I'm not a huge bracelet guy. But the bracelet on these is fantastic. They do give you quick release. You've got Accutron Astronaut on the back, and this one does have a custom, if we can get the camera to focus there, gold Accutron rotor on it, which I think looks fantastic as well. Very nice touch on the movement on this one. That Accutron rotor looks really, really good. Looks premium. Looks high quality. Definitely a fan of that. But just an awesome watch. Really cool. Love the look of it. Love the retro vibe. Love the colors. Love the bracelet. I just think this one is an absolute winner. I did pick it up from Arizona Fine Time. They did give me a little bit of a discount on it. All I had to do was ask. So if you are perhaps interested in this watch, might want to check them out and reach out and see if they will also give you a little bit of a deal as well. Like I said, it does come in green, the titanium version, and the PVD gold version with the blue dial. All look great. I just think this red one looks the best. It's my personal favorite. I think it looks fantastic. But just a really awesome watch. Huge fan. This one will not be sold. This one is going to stay in the collection. It's not going anywhere. Let's take a look at the lume on the watch, and then we'll take a look at it on my 7.5-inch wrist. Here is the lume on the watch. Again, I think it looks really cool. Kind of looks like a starry sky at night with your lume plots there. You can still read the time fairly decently. You can see your GMT arrow lit over there, as well as your hour hand, your minute hand, and some Lume on the seconds hand. I think this one looks really good. I think it's very cool. It's unique. When you see the Lume on this one, you immediately know, hey, that is an Astronaut. Here's the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. I think it looks fantastic on wrist. Again, love the aluminum bezel insert. Love the colors. Love the color of the dial. This bullet style bracelet, again, is absolutely fantastic. Looks great on wrist. Feels great on wrist. There's your down the barrel shot. Plenty of space there. It wears smallish. Definitely if you have a smaller wrist. I don't think it wears too small. But it is a little bit of a smaller watch to me. I think it wears very nicely. If you've got a smaller wrist, this is definitely not going to be too big for you by any means. But just a really cool watch. The Accutron Astronaut. Love that it's a true GMT. Love the colors. Awesome watch. If you liked the video, give me a like. Maybe subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.